Yo, what's up? Bringing you that MLB 16 The Show. We are here at the World Series. The Tampa Bay Rays have a 1-0 lead. They took game 1 in a crazy 19-inning game. Check it out if you wish, but now it is time for game number 2. Our lineup for this game is G.Polanco, J.Harrison, S.Marte, A.McCutchen, J.Jaso, D.Freese, J.Bell, J.Mercer, and J.Locke is on the mound. So, game 2 of the World Series, we're looking to even it up. Heading into the first inning, Locke has been pretty good for us so far in the postseason, but he's going to give up a base hit to start off the game. So the Rays off to a good start with the single. A couple batters later, we walk someone, and now they have runners on first and second. The high fastball getting the strikeout. Still runners on first and second. The low sinker gonna be called ball 4. Now the Rays have bases loaded to start off the game, and they're gonna bomb one into deep center field. McCutchen is not gonna get there in time, and 2 runners come around to score. The Rays take a 2-0 lead in game 2 of the World Series. But still in the first inning, runners on second and third, a grounder to short. Mercer with the throw and the out at first, but now the Rays are up 3-0. Now with that runner at third, a grounder to Harrison, the throw to first, and we get out of the inning, but it was a rough start, giving up 3 runs. Now in the bottom of the second, we have a runner at first, a little chopper right back to the pitcher, and that's going to be an easy out, but that runner at first advances to second. That's going to bring up J.Bell, and he's going to come up with a big base hit up the middle. That's going to give us runners on the corners, 2 outs in the inning. Now bringing up J.Mercer, runners on the corners, 2 outs, a 2-2 count, and he's going to come up with a base hit that's going to get through, and that's going to make it a 3-1 game. Still in the second inning, bringing up J.Locke, and he's going to strike out. The slider cutting inside, a good pitch right there. On to the top of the third inning, a grounder, Mercer with a nice diving stop to throw to first, and Bell drops it. A great play from Mercer goes to waste, but the worst thing about it is that Mercer ends up getting injured because of that play, so we have to take him out of the game. Rodriguez takes his spot. Now the Rays got bases loaded after that walk, so the second time in this game they got bases loaded. A grounder to Harrison with 2 outs, and we managed to get out of the inning. Now going to the top of the 4th inning, a strikeout from Locke, the little 2-seam fastball, not the best location. Still in the 4th inning, a grounder to Rodriguez, and he tried to get fancy right there. I know it's the World Series, but we got to get the sure out. Now that runner's at second, a nice hit down the third baseline, and that runner's going to come all the way around to score. The throw at second, and we're going to gun that runner out. So, since we try to get fancy with it, it cost us a run. The Rays go up 4-1. Now going on to the 5th inning, and this ball is crushed into left field. A solo shot from the Rays, and they're going to go up 5-1 in this game. A big shot from Longoria, and Locke, he's been struggling in his outing today. We really needed a big performance from him, but that's Longoria's 2nd home run of the postseason. Now on to the bottom of the 5th. Bell, he's going to come up with a hit, and then it's taken away. Insult to injury right there. A nice diving play from the left fielder. Now we're going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Harrison comes up with a base hit down the first baseline. That's going to give us runners on the corners. Now bringing up S.Marte, no outs in the inning, and he's going to line one up the middle. That's going to make it a 5-2 game. Now we got runners on first and second. No outs. The bats are getting hot. That's going to bring up A.McCutchen, and he's going to pop one up into right field to the warning track, and that's going to be an out. But we're advancing to third on that play, and that's going to give us runners on the corners. Couple batters later, we have bases loaded with D.Freese up to bat, and he's going to line one into left field, and that one is going to get caught, but we're tagging up, and we're going to score another run, making it 5-3. Now with 2 outs, that's going to bring up J.Bell with runners on first and second, and he's going to come up with another big base hit up the middle. That runner from second's coming all the way around to score, and that's gonna make it 5-4. So we're getting back into this game. That's gonna bring up S.Rodriguez once again. Runners on first and second. The base hit up the middle, and we're gonna stay halted at third, not try to risk it. And we have bases loaded for Gung. And Gung, the pitch was too good. It was too good. He forgot to swing. We end up striking out with the bases loaded. Rivera comes in the 7th, picks up a strikeout, and still in the 7th, he picks up his second strikeout of the inning. But now the Rays, they have runners on first and second. Got into a little jam, but he gets out of it with his third strikeout of the inning. Now we're going to the bottom of the 7th. Polanco up the bat. He's going to get a base hit up the middle. Seems like we're getting a lot of them up the middle, but Polanco starting off the inning right with the base hit. Now with runners on first and second after a walk, a liner right to the pitcher that's off his foot. Gonna end up getting caught, tagging second, throwing it at first. A triple play. What the unbelievable right there. A triple play to end the inning after getting runners on first and second. Rivera comes in the 8th. Once again has runners on first and second. He gets out of the inning. Now we're going to the bottom of the 8th with D.Freese, and he's going to hit a long shot into center field, and that ball is gone. A huge solo shot from Freese, and that's going to tie this game up at 5 apiece. So after being down 5-1, we come back, even it up at 5-5, and that's Freese's second home run of the postseason. Now we're going to the top of the 9th with Bastardo on the mound, and a dirty hit down the third baseline. That runner is gonna get a double for the Rays. You can't do anything about that hit right on the third baseline. Now runners on first and second, and Bastardo with the high heater getting out of the inning. Now we're going to the bottom of the 9th for S.Rodriguez, and he's going to get a good knock on this one in left field. The left fielder's diving, not going to get there, and we're going to end up with a ground rule double. So with Rodriguez at second, we're laying down the bunt with Stewart right down the first baseline. But the Rays miss the tag and don't make a play at third or at first. So now we have runners on the corners with no outs. That's going to bring up Polanco, who lines one into the gap for the walk-off hit. And we end up taking this game 7-5. 2 runs ended up scoring off of that hit. But we complete the comeback after being down 5-1 in this game. And I gotta go back to that triple play, because if we don't win this game, it would have been that much more significant, because we had the momentum in that inning, runners on first and second, and then bang, it's over. But that triple play could have had a bigger impact on this series if we didn't come away with the victory. But D.Freese comes up with the big solo shot in the 8th, and then Polanco with the big walk-off hit in the 9th to get ourselves a win. Gotta give props to S.Rodriguez, who came in for the injured Mercer, and J.Bell also had a great game, going 2 for 4 and a RBI. But game 2 of the World Series, another good one. The first 2 games of this series have probably been the best 2 games I've played all season long, so stay tuned for game 3. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.